Hey guys, welcome back to Can't Change That podcast. Glad you guys are tuning in.
That means you like us. Today, what we're going to break down is soulmates. Do you have one? Do you believe in them? What is a soulmate?
It's really difficult because when, like you're saying, so we have these like your first love, and it's like you're head over heels, and it's more of like that honeymoon stage the entire
Yeah.
time, right? So we always have that one person. Then you have this. Maybe we all have a toxic relationship. I don't know.
Oh, I think everyone has their toxic
And
relationship.
I feel like I learned the most out of that.
Yes.
To be the person that I need to be for my person.
Yeah, because I think in the toxic relationship, you learn what you're never going to accept. And then you also learn, oh crap, this is something I never want to make somebody else feel.
Yeah.
And it's a slap in the face to realize, like, oh, hey, you were toxic. Or damn, like, I did accept all of this. There's so many things now to where it's like boundaries.
Yeah.
And it's not oh, you think you're too good. No, sometimes, yeah, I do think I'm too good for you because I don't like the way you treat me.
Yeah.
And that's
just
okay to
self-love.
say.
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
self-love and what you deserve.
Like, to me, if you're not clear with your actions, I already know you're not my soulmate. And that's friendships, work, relationships. If you are not clear with what this is, you're not my soulmate.
Yeah.
You can't be iffy at the ages that we're at now.
No.
It makes no sense. Like, you're not 16.
We're getting too old now.
Yeah, you're not 16 going into Forever 21, guys.
Which
Like,
closed down.
Did it?
It did. It's empty.
Wow, I don't go to the mall ever.
I feel like no one goes to Fashion Fair anymore.
Do you guys believe in soulmates?
More than one, yes.
Break it down.
Well, there's not just one. What is a soulmate?
I feel like
I think the definition is different for everybody.
So what it would be for me is the person I can go into the afterlife with.
Yeah.
But you could have had one, lost him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it didn't work out. There could be another one.
Have you guys ever seen The Golden Bachelor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's The Bachelor, which I don't watch, but
I know The Bachelor. I've seen it for you.
so I watch The Golden Bachelor, and it's older people, in their 60s, 70s, and they're trying to find love again.
Silver foxes.
Yes. And they're trying to find love again because their partner, sometimes actually like 80% of the time has passed away. And so me, I'm like, well, does that just mean that love's done for you and that's the end of your chapter? Or
That's funny that you bring that up because Morgan actually asked me that. She said, if something ever happened to me, would you get married again or would you move on? And I'd be like,
yeah.
I don't know if I could. I mean, in this state now, I don't think I could because I love you so much and you're like my person and I can't imagine my world without you. But there could potentially be a world without her. And that's a tough question.
See, but that's why I'm so strong on tell people that you care for, that you love them every day, even if you're mad at them.
Yeah.
Because anybody could walk out of a building or even in the building and then something could happen. Look what's going on like today
Yeah.
in society.
It's scary.
It's disgusting. So to sit here and going back to like finding a person in the afterlife, like someone you could go into the afterlife with, I'm so deep in how I love. And I know I love so deeply that it's like, I think that's my biggest fear. It's, hey, if you're going to waste my time or if you're iffy about me, please leave me alone until you are 100% that is my person. The day you question, and don't get me wrong, I feel like questioning's in the relationship. You guys are going to have your on and off days. But the day you question, like, I don't know if I do want to be with you, tap out.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be days where I'm like, I can't fucking stand you. I'm pissed at you, but I still choose you.
And that's how you know you're with the right person. Because there are definitely those days in marriages, for sure, where I'm just like,
Are they?
it happens. And at the end of the day,
Look at them.
it's like you do have to choose that person for better or for worse, for sickness or in health. Like it really does matter.
But sickness and through sickness and in health, through the good days and the bad days. I think when people do the vows, and again, maybe because I'm just really, really deep into my faith, and to me, if I'm saying this in front of God and I'm praying to God about you, don't fuck with my heart. Like I'm cold-heartedly like, don't fuck with me. And if
Shout
you're
out
choosing to,
Fergie. That's a Fergie quote. I'm
it
kidding.
is. It is. It is. She knows it, you know? Because I am sensitive when it comes down to that. Because I'm like, that's you bringing in a partner is that could fuck up your life and that could make your life better. I cuss a lot, and again, I'm so sorry. But I think that's when it comes down to soulmates, to where it's like, if we're picking me and you, that means our daily decisions, the way we spend the money, the way our moods are. Mental health is important. When we do die, there is a whole other afterlife. At least that's what I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alex believes. You guys believe in? Do you, Omar, believe in
Yeah.
afterlife?
Yeah.
49ers win a Super Bowl in the afterlife.
You truly believe in that, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting.
I think you can be waiting for a while.
Yeah.
I'm a Niner fan too, though.
Dude,
You
guys
know?
are growing, huh?
It's what it is. Omar, do you believe in a soulmate?
Yeah. Well, earlier the conversation that we had that was really good. How the clients, what was it that we said that they just got? Let me get this mic. So they're recently married. I'll put it here in the middle. We'll just go outside. Something fell. Hope we didn't need that. That's water. All right, cool. Yeah, so the clients, they just got married and they came to get their tattoos, and we asked them about the soulmate question, right? And what did they say? That you can't, that they almost made them the soulmate?
Yeah, they made them their soulmate,
Right,
and I
right.
strongly believe that.
Yeah. That you can do that?
I do. I think
It's
you
like
can
Mr. Potato
create.
Head. You just kind of like
You create your
piece them
soulmate.
together.
I do.
But then you have all the pieces. You just need to put them together.
exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have to make new pieces?
I think you could compromise to new pieces, because let's say today, right? Let's say today, I am like, I'm going full vegan. That's what it is. If I'm gonna marry somebody, they have to have the same, diet routine as I do.
Sucks.
Right? Imagine that. And so but in my head, that's like, nope, that's on my checklist. And if you don't fill out my checklist, you're not my soulmate. But then I meet somebody and they just make me feel happy. And I feel at peace with them
At the steakhouse.
at the fucking steakhouse. So in my head, am I going to sit here and say you're not my soulmate because
They're not vegan.
you're not vegan? Yeah. And that's where I think, you know what? I don't need this piece. Or you know what? I like that piece of you. Let me go ahead. That's why I have the metaphor of build your own house, like brick by brick. And I always think in my head, I'm at the beach, right? And you know how it's windy and it's sand and all this stuff. But I always picture myself, I'm sitting at the beach and I'm grabbing a block and I pick up the block and I'm like, do I like this block and does it make me feel good? And I'm like, well, it kind of picks me and yeah, it feels good. I like it. But it also can make me feel kind of it hurts me a little bit. I don't want that fucking block then. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the metaphor thing?
Yeah, and I like how you brought up the issue of getting to pick these things that you want in a partner and compromising on them. And one of the big things when me and Morgan had kind of just started talking, it wasn't that there was a relationship or anything like that, because she was getting out of one and moving back to California. And I met with her mom, and she could kind of tell something was getting serious, but she didn't want to say anything about it.
Yeah.
And she had asked me, she goes, so what's going on? And I'm like, we're just getting to know each other. Yeah. And
Really getting to know each other.
and she's like, oh, okay. Her mom's not stupid.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, she's going through a lot. And it's like, I understand. She just got out of 7-year relationship, moved to another state, back in with her parents, and kind of basically took anything she could to fit in her car and left everything else and left. She's starting over completely.
Good for her.
She had a lot going on and now it's gone. Now what? And I told her mom, I was like, well, I will tell you that I am not here to fix her. I'm not here to
get the hands clapping.
I'm not here to fix her. I'm just thank you. I'm just here to love her through it. And that's it.
And I think a lot of people get misled, and I think a lot of people mess up in their relationships because they think that the person they're with is supposed to fulfill everything that they want and need.
Yeah.
And I think that's where you mess up, because one person is not supposed to fulfill every single one of your needs. That's why
No.
you have friends.
Exactly.
That's why you have family. That's why you have, different connections with people. That's why you network with different people. But I think your partner is supposed to be your home, your safe space.
Yeah.
Your partner, I think, is the one that is going to get the worst of you and the best of you.
Yeah.
They're going to bring out the worst in you because they are challenging you. They're hitting every trigger that you have.
Yeah.
And if they don't, and you're happy-go-lucky with them all the time,
It's not your person.
that's not your person.
Because you're not being real with them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
you're not
don't
being the
think
real
that's a real thing. And I think it's really rare for someone to get so real and vulnerable to each other. And that's why I'm so like, well, how do relationships make it work? There is no secret code.
No. I wish there was.
We would all break this fucking code. Because I also don't think we're meant to be alone.
No, we're not. I don't believe we are.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you said. God made Adam and Eve, and we are meant to live with people and grow with people, and that's in anything. I think friendships, I think family. But I like how you said that there are certain things in our lives that fulfill us. So like we have family, we have like our jobs, we have friends. And I think I've been in a relationship too where I've had that one person who was just trying to be all of it.
Mm.
And that didn't work. That was a shit show. So I couldn't have friends. Because it was like a jealousy thing or whatever. So I like that with my relationship now. It's very much of like, yeah, go with your friends. Like go have your time. I'm gonna go have my time. And then we come together. And it's having two individual people come together in a relationship, not two individual people coming to be one person.
I drop that shit.
Yeah.
Well, because I think at that point to where you isolate yourself from everybody, at the end of the day, what if they wake up decide that they don't want you anymore?
Yeah.
Then what do you have to fall back on? But there I go thinking negative, and it's not fully always like, oh, they're going to leave you, bye. But
yeah, you always go back to that.
I know.
That's trauma.
Definitely my trauma. It's all right. We're working on it.
Does it keep you from finding a soulmate?
It can, yeah.
Because you're afraid that it may not last, and then you're stuck with nothing.
Yeah.
So then your standard is high as.
No, now, like, speaking of, like, just recently, I was just talking about this, like, me going back to therapy, that's what changed. And that's what I realized very quickly. I get very standoffish, and I get very, like, throw in the towel, because I'm like, well, if this isn't going to work out, then I'm good by myself. I know I'm solid by myself. I know how to be alone. But being in therapy now, I realize I'm like, no, I want to be with somebody. I want to have that relationship. I want to be vulnerable. And now I'm looking at it like, okay, well, I'm gonna express how I feel, and I'm just gonna let it flow. Usually, if I'm really happy and I'm really like, I just want to tell you everything in this, I hold back a lot. Because I'm like, well, is it too much for you? Do you think like you're not gonna like me anymore if I express? Because the culture nowadays, it's, oh, like, don't be that affectionate, or don't be this. And it's so cool to be Miss Independent. I don't fucking want to be independent. I don't. I love the idea of having your partner, you guys both having your roles, of you guys both filling each other up. And whatever role that looks to everybody else, like, I would love to have someone lead me, but me trust them enough to be led.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm learning now.
And I think that's just a need, and that's something you're looking for.
Yeah.
Right? So,
well, that's something
you're wanting.
that's something that I have in my values. You know how people have values? Yeah. That's what I value. I value someone that values me, but in a way of, you give me emotional safety.
Yeah.
To where I'm like, I don't have to question everything about you. I don't have to sit here and think like, oh, if you're going to leave me. I don't want those thoughts. To me, I know I'm good if you leave me. I'm pretty solid on that. But I don't want to think that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Because that's your go-to thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a negative Nancy. No one likes those. I mean, I guess some people.
So
misery loves company, and I'm not miserable, so don't give me your company. If that makes sense.
So then what's going to help you kind of detour from, getting to that point of like, okay, you showed me this isn't going to work. I'm just going to dip.
I honestly think the only thing, and I'm not gonna say the only. That's where it gets hard. I think I'll find out when I'm
you
when
meet
I'm
the
in that
person?
situation.
Yeah.
When I'm in that situation, because I think again it goes back to the whole trust thing. If I have to question you already, I gotta tap out.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I should have to question every fucking move you make. But that goes with everything, with friendships and relationships.
Yeah.
If I'm like trying to think like, oh, what would be my soulmate? If I have to question you, if you yell at me and talk really down to me, because I grew up with that.
Yeah.
I don't react very well to those that like yell at me, because then you're gonna bring out an ugly side of me that I fought so hard to fix.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was always really quick to snap, to fucking like bark back, and to be ugly towards somebody else. Be like, oh, you hurt my feelings. Look at what I can do to you.
Yeah.
I know how petty I can be. Why do I want to be with someone that brings that out of me though?
Yeah. I think it comes back to comfortability. If you're
Yeah.
comfortable with somebody and they do bring that out on you, you're like, sometimes it's something that I
Like,
can
you
look
little
past,
bitch.
or it's something that you can't look past, and you're like, okay, yeah, definitely not going to work. But it's funny that so yours was being talked down to and having to react and be defensive. Well, I was talked to the same way similarly, but mine was cower down and do whatever they say. So
yeah, Big Bertha made you her bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's that carried into my relationships too. And then Morgan had to see, well, she can't talk to me in a certain tone. Like if she raises her voice, I'm like, why are you yelling at me? She's like, I'm not. And I'm like, well, sounds like you are.
Oh, that would piss me off though. I would be like,
she's like, do you want me to yell?
To you?
Do you want me to yell at you? And
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
But sometimes being too calm pisses me off.
See? That's the thing. She's like, why are you so calm right now? I'm like, it doesn't really bug me. And she's like, it doesn't bug you? I'm like, no. Like when we first started dating, she would be like, hey, I think I want to go hang out with some friends. Cool, go. You're not upset? No. Why aren't you upset? Do you not care?
Aww.
And I'm like, I do care. I care that you go have fun. I trust you. I don't have any doubt or anything that anything's going to happen.
But I also don't like someone that's not going to be protective. And I think that falls into I'm like, hold on.
Before he even said anything, you like stopped him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Before he even said anything, that was funny.
I felt it coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Go ahead.
Okay, so if I'm gonna be with somebody, I also, and this is just my opinion, I do want them to be like the protector, to where, why don't you give a fuck what I'm doing and going?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that I don't care. I think it's more of like, and maybe on certain situations. So she came from a relationship that she couldn't do anything. She couldn't have social media. She couldn't have friends. She couldn't do these things. So for her to come into a relationship with me and be like, are you sure this is okay? I'm like, absolutely. It was almost like PTSD for her.
Yeah.
So for me to like say, yeah, go, it was like, oh, you really don't care. And I'm like, no, I do care. You let me know when you get there, and you let me know when you're about to leave. And if anything happens, let me know.
If she goes out, does she have like a time to come home, like a respectful time? Because I think if you're with somebody, you can't be coming home at 2 or 3 or 4 a.m.
She has never come home past 8 o'clock at night. Like,
good for her.
Like,
I've done that once though. I walked in at like
she's
3
in bed
a.m.
by like 9 every night. So
I love that.
Yes.
I walked in the house at 3 a.m. and I was like,
oops.
but after that, I didn't do it because I think it was super disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I was like, ha ha ha, it's nothing. In my head, I was like, I would fucking
If someone
not
came
be
in that
nice
way,
to this person
Yeah.
if they did that to me.
No, she's not a party animal. She wouldn't go out, and she's not going to a bar. She's going to have brunch or
You love a drunk brunch day.
yeah. So that's what she's doing.
Omar, do you have like, is that a respect thing for your like marriage?
Yeah. Like in what guidelines?
So
Like what?
going back to like you are out with your friends or whatever. Or,
So I guess, all right, something that's like parallel to that. I send her off to do a day by herself. We have kids,
yeah,
and
love
like
that.
it's kind of hard because the job that we do is like social batteries engaged. So it's kind of like this is like our bar, if that makes sense, but it's not really. But because we are interacting with people, it's a very social environment. You're making the small talk. You're meeting up with these clients that become longtime clients. So you build up that rep.
So your clients aren't your friends, is what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying like I have
Caught him.
No, there's business and there's friends, right? There has and that makes them more so my friend because they'll tell me like, hey, no, you tell me how much, man. I don't expect no hookup. I don't.
Yeah.
And that just shows you like that's respect from the client.
That's
That
what
is
we've been
also
telling you
outside of
too.
your outside of your business that they're willing to do the whole like like for me to if I'm gonna go spend on something, let's say it's tinting, why not find my friend that does that, tinting windows?
Yeah.
Or instead of going to if I know someone has the trade in where, it's like, okay, if I'm going to give my money to someone, why not give it to someone I know? But at the same time, okay, as far as like the partner and the spouse thing, like you have to, this comes from like the past where you screwed up in a certain thing. And it's like, okay, that's a learning lesson that I'll put a bookmark on not to do this again. So I'll send her off. I'll be like, hey, take this day, go to the spa. And it's not Mother's Day. It's just a regular thing. And it's not love bombing. It's more of a, I get it. I even tell her, go make a round around, go do a round on Target. Like just go around, make your little round or something. Cause I get it. And it's like.
That's you taking care of your partner.
Yeah. It's like one of those things that it's like a balance and making sure they have their time to, like you have to understand.
It's like a decompression time.
Right.
Yeah. And I think to have a healthy relationship, you need that, especially involve kids and have the kids in there.
In our work schedules
are
school
crazy.
now. So it's like one of those things that we have to take it in consideration that it's like everyone has a workload and it's not one of those things that we could point a finger at each other saying, no, I do more. You don't do enough. It's like, no, it's like, it should be, all right, we're all putting our 100. So therefore like, I get it. And you may not have the time to, if it's like a birthday party of one of her coworkers, it's like I don't know if it's, our baby shower, it's like, go do it. I'll, leave the kids. And then, there are times that like my me time, I make that happen where it's almost like, the same thing. I get the same from her where it's like, go do it or find the time, go do it.
That's where I think it's important to have individual people, still be individual people inside your marriage.
Right.
Because having that individual time is, I think, what saves a marriage. You can't always be together. Oh yeah. Check-ins too. I think that we started doing that, and recently we've had the conversation of kind of just becoming like roommates. The day-to-day of life kind of takes over, and it's like, hey, we don't have a lot of quality time, or I'm not getting the affection that I need from you, or I'm not getting the just the time when you come home. What's happening? The communication isn't there anymore. What's going on? And I think it was on both ends. So to come together and be able to communicate, hey, this is what I'm needing and this is what you're needing. Okay, let's work on that. I think it's normal. I think but it's definitely something that needs to be caught and talked about.
It does. And that's also what I'm learning now. It's not only, yes, have the conversation, but implement what's being told to you. Mm-hmm. I would tell people all the time, well, just talk to me. Tell me what you need. And it's like, I've been telling you what I need, Vanessa. And I'm like, oh, let me take a step back because I wasn't implementing certain things, which I'm like, yeah, but look at what I did. But it's like, no, implement. But that's, again, I'm not saying for me specifically. I'm saying in the broad spectrum of everything, to where you have to tell somebody your needs and not expect them to read your mind, but also understand you're with a partner and sometimes they don't have the social battery to constantly tell you their need. Like that's exhausting.
Yeah, especially when they've done it multiple times. Mm-hmm. And I, unfortunately, am guilty of that, where she's telling me, hey, I need more and you're not giving it to me. Yeah. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I already told you. And I'm like thinking back, like, what did I do? What's going on? What does she need? And I'm like, okay.
Chocolate.
Always chocolate.
Yeah.
And something salty. So gotta give both.
I don't like either.
Chocolate salty.
I like salty.
Something salty, sweet, and a drink. Gas station every time.
You have to.
You have to, because
Yeah.
every time she says she doesn't want anything, she wants something.
Mm-hmm.
They always do.
Yeah, they do.
You know, it's like, no, I'm fine.
It's like you should already know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you
Yeah, yeah,
asking?
right.
The I'm fine. Yeah.
I'll go get the crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see, like with me, I remember if I, and maybe I just did like as like attention seeking in a way, but when, you know, if I'm with somebody and we're, you know, arguing, whatever, and I'm just sitting there and I'm quiet and I'm like waiting, I'm like I don't want to tell them, like, grab my hand or like still grab me and kiss me, say you love me, something. Give me some type of like attention or affection
Yeah.
instead of just dead silence. Cause then I'm like, right. And then I just get deeper and deeper and deeper. To me, I get mad and then literally 60 seconds later, you want to hold my hand? Like, it doesn't take much to not.
But then is
I
that
mean,
them
I'm-
not reading your mind? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, fuck.
if you don't,
Maybe, yes,
Threw a
actually.
grenade.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Capitalized on that.
Oh man, we were staying silent on that
yeah,
one.
we
Man.
were all thinking,
Hey, you know what? You're a good man, Joseph.
let's keep it real here.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? If we're gonna keep it real, call me out on my shit. Yes, actually, that is part of. I expect them to read my mind, and then I get mad when they don't. I have never told a partner, "I just need you to comfort me when I'm silent." I don't think I've ever told a partner that. I expected them to do it, and then I get disappointed and pissed off because they don't do it.
I hate when Mianez doesn't deliver.
They should know we want a pizza.
I'm
tonight.
hungry.
They should know this. They should already know my hours of the day, right?
Well, ain't that some shit? You got me. All right. Look at that. Look what I learned. Gonna-
They should pop some Modelo.
No,
Zoom
but
in.
like you think about that, and now if something were to happen with somebody, how would you approach that now? Now that you're like conscious of that.
Oh no, now I think my approach is very different. Depending on the situation. But now I want to be full transparency to be like, not like, oh, here's my journal, here's everything I need. Okay, here you go. No, I think my needs are different during different like moods. But if I'm feeling something before, I would just expect them to read my mind. Yeah. But now, even friendships, even with work, I'm like, hey, this is what I need. I'm feeling this way. I don't know if my feelings are valid. I don't
Yeah.
know why I'm feeling this, but I don't like it. Can we fix it? It's as now it's like
You probably
that.
get further with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have actually already. I've
Good.
gotten
What if a guy could actually read your mind all the time?
holy fuck.
Would
Talk
that
about
work?
entertainment.
Would that work out?
No.
So then
Absolutely
then where do
not.
you land?
Yeah, no, you don't.
You want them to read your mind, but if they do, that'd be weird too.
I want them to read my mind for certain things.
Yeah.
Not everything.
When you want your mind read.
Yes. On my
Makes sense.
terms.
Makes sense.
Because other times she's talking
Makes
shit in
sense.
her head about them. Like,
Yes. But I mean, I'm learning as I go. You know, trial and error, you learn as you go. There's things I've done, like again, the 3 a.m. thing. I've gotten home at 3 a.m. knowing damn well my ass should have been home at like 10.
mhm.
But I was home at 3. Not that I did anything like bad, but to me, it was just super disrespectful. And if it's done to me, I'm kind of like, I can't say that on whatever. The thing is, I'd be mad.
Can you, Vanessa? Can you turn the mic straight, like the way Joseph has it, that angle? So just look, just rotate it like this. Perfect. There you go.
Oh,
It's
okay.
top cardioid. And if you talk on the side, it's hard to.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're real.
We
That's
caught that right now. We're like, wait, everything's
We
been
thought we
good.
lost you.
Yeah.
real.
We're like, wait a minute, is there? No, it was just you're good.
Oh.
Continue.
You said you couldn't say those words. Can you do hand gestures of how you feel?
Yeah, when I'm like this,
That's a
how
snap
do you think I
back.
feel like that? When my bobblehead is going.
They're ready to run. They're like, oh, fuck.
They're
I
like,
should have read her
"What?"
mind.
You didn't read her mind? Again, I'm learning now on things that I strongly need in a relationship, and I'm gonna vocalize it. And I'm also at the point where if you cannot give me that respectfully,
Don't
then
waste my time.
don't waste my time.
Yeah.
But I expect the same from them.
Yeah.
I expect them to say, hey, this is what I need. And if you cannot give me that, don't waste my time, Vanessa. And I'm like, damn, I like that. Be assertive.
But are you limiting your chances or people with that? Because what
As
if
setting,
not the boundaries, but what if there's something that's like, oh, I don't know about that, and you just kind of cut it off because that's what you're used to doing, and in
No.
reality, that's something that you may be able to work through.
yes, no, now I'm at the point to where I'm more open to work things through than I was prior.
Okay.
Ask me this 3 months ago, and I'm like, nope, I'm good, done, deal breaker, off. Now it's more of like, we could work through that.
Yeah.
But again, it's trial. It depends. It just all depends.
Do you believe that, like, when you're first meeting somebody, that there's a certain connection that can happen that really can show what the relationship could be, like
Yes.
long term?
Yeah, I think my body will 100. And I think a lot of people,
Mhm.
when you meet somebody for the first time, I strongly do feel like your body signals to you, your intuition, your juju, whatever you want to call it, will tell you, oh, this person's going to mean something in your life.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to force anything. That's one thing that I'm never going to change about myself. Is I don't force anything that shouldn't be there. But I also don't fight for anything that should
So then what do? You just let it happen.
let it happen.
I think that's the best thing you could do.
But then I also realize that some people want to be fought for.
Mm. Damn, this is a catch-22. I don't know what you're gonna do.
What kind of pizza did you guys make?
Yo.
Yeah, I realize that some people want to be fought for. Who doesn't want to feel like they're wanted?
Mm.
Who doesn't want to feel like they mean something to somebody? It's not a good feeling
I
when
need
someone.
a hero.
Right?
Yeah, that's the part.
Yes, but it's not a good feeling that because I've had somebody tell me, like, damn, Vanessa, just like that, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not that I don't give a fuck, but obviously you don't look at your actions. And sometimes I think that's again, we're in ABA, that is them trying to get a reaction out of me, and
Yeah.
they're screaming for attention behavior. And I'm just sitting here looking at them, when in reality, it's like they just want to be told, like, hey, I do want you.
Yeah.
And I always had a hard time telling people, like, I do want you and I'm down to fight for you. But don't do this because this is a slap to my face. Does that make sense?
Yes. So would it be easier to have those conversations prior?
No, because I also think that people, like, I don't like when people are like, well, what do you expect from your partner? Like, you're making them a list.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think sometimes they just crawl on that list. I go with the flow and I want to see how our vibes are. How do we interact? And then when I'm like, hey, I think we're serious about each other. This is what I think are, what I expect us, what I want from us or for us. And if that doesn't match your view of us, then maybe right now it's not our time.
How do you feel about people that jump into relationships and just full blown 3 months in, yes, this is the person I want to marry.
That's how I was with my past one. We were, I think, like probably like 3 weeks in, and I was head over heels, and I was like, I'm so in love with this person. Yeah. And I never felt that so quickly. And I don't know if people are like, oh my God, it's this and that. That's just where my mind was and where my heart, was. I automatically was like, oh, I'm all fucking in.
Yeah.
So I don't judge people that take it really slow. And I'm never going to judge someone who jumps in, because I've known couples who they met like for 30 days and then they're moved in with each other.
90-day fiance.
That's crazy.
Honestly, love on the spectrum, they be finding real love.
Because they're honest.
They're
They know what
completely
they
honest.
want.
They
Yes.
know what they want. They're like,
I don't like orange. Next.
Yeah. Seriously, they're like, this is what I can offer you. This is what you can offer me. Perfect.
Yes.
Let's do it.
That's why I love that show, because they know what they're doing. And I think because they don't have this like fear of
Rejection
or abandonment. They're just like, you want me? You do? Great, let's be together. You don't want me? All right, well.
Next one.
Thanks.
Yeah, honestly.
So, but
how awesome would to have that view? Like me and Morgan, her sister, older sister, is autistic, and she has this view of life that is just so fun. And every time we see her, she's telling us about how the stores she went to and like this like beautiful life that she has. And me and Morgan just look at each other, we're like, wow, what a life. To not have to worry and just like be herself every single day, live the best life that she possibly can that day, and that's it. Because
social media, and I think with social media and all your friends, they're like, oh, like people who date guys, or okay, so you have a group of girlfriends, right? And then they're in your ear. Why are you sitting at home cooking your man dinner every night?
Yeah.
You know, then it gets in the female's ear and they're like, yeah, why the fuck am I why am I cooking him dinner? He's not paying for my nails. He ain't doing, no, bitch, but he's providing you with a house. You guys are building a life together. Yeah. But then they have that mentality of, nah, you got to do this for me and this for me and this for me. I'm not going to sit here and fucking wake up and cook you fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Why? If that makes your man happy and that's satisfying him, why are you worried about these sad bitches? Like, I don't get it. But then they're out here shaking their ass at 2 a.m. at the club and you think that's what you want? And like, that's what it is. And to me, in my head, it's, I'm going to take care of my man because I know he's going to take care of me. And it doesn't always mean like, you know, cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right. But sometimes like if your man wants a fucking back massage, give him the back massage. Yeah. What is that hurting?
Yeah.
But same thing. It goes, but it goes same thing with the men though. Yeah. You know, the men are always like, "Damn, she got you like that, fool." Like, damn, like
it's a bad thing.
Yes, like it's a bad thing. It's like, yes,
yeah, she makes me rice and beans.
That part. Yes, she got me like that.
Yes.
Yeah. She takes care of me.
This is like a resume podcast.
But
I do this.
Right? But I had to learn because I also learned too. So my first relationship and my last one, whatever, but I realized I want to cater to someone that makes me feel good. And say what you want, but yeah, I would love to sit here and take care of my partner, just like my partner will take care of me.
Yeah.
If I'm, you know, again, let's say like with the nails, I could pay for my own goddamn nails. But if one day he's like, hey, baby, you know, I know you had a rough day. Go get your toes done. But he knows I can't, but he doesn't throw it in my face. He's like, this is something I know she's going to enjoy. Here's this. Just like Omar was saying, you know, with his wife that he's going to take her out or not even take her out, but here, go on a Target run. Go do what you got to do. And that's not because he wants anything back from her. Mm-hmm. He just knows that satisfies her. And that's not going to sit here and be like, oh, damn, your girl got you like that. You at home with the kids? Like, what kind of man are you? You have men that say that to other men.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what kind of man are you? Obviously, you're not happy with your life.
Like, toxic, like, masculinity thing, yeah.
And I find it so fucking beautiful and so dope when a man and a woman can take care of each other in different ways. However they make that work,
yeah.
I'm like, hey, good for you. Like, that's goals.
Yeah, and I think it's like this stereotypical like gender role. Like,
yeah.
Like the guy goes to work and takes care of the family and puts food on the table, right? And then the woman caters and cooks and cleans
But it doesn't work for everybody.
But it doesn't work for everybody because it definitely doesn't work that way in my house. Like, we definitely split most of everything. If I'm home first, I'm cooking. If she's home first, she's cooking.
But I
Whoever
love that.
cooks, the other person washes dishes. Like, it's just a back and forth thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I'm gonna vacuum. Cool, I'll mop when you're done.
But does that mean that you're not the man in the relationship? Does that mean she's not doing her woman role?
I bet people would see it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it goes back to, I think that's why a lot of relationships aren't successful because we have little birdies in our ear and we're not focusing on what truly does make us happy, which is our partner.
Yeah.
We're focusing on people who are miserable sometimes, and misery loves company. I tell my friends all the time that are in relationships, I'm like, I'm never going to tell you to leave them or leave her. Once it gets abusive, that's different.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I would be like, look, you need to leave because now they're putting their hands on you, or you're putting your hands on them, or it's just ugly.
Mm.
But I've gone out with friends. Like, we've gone to late dinners, and they're like, all right, 9 o'clock, I'm out. I'm going to go home to my man. Go, bye, girl.
Good for you, yeah.
Go do your thing. You know? And I find that amazing. Or if like we're at my friend's house and we're having a movie night and her man's out with his friends, she'll call him and he answers.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, what's up, baby? Blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, I just want to make sure, like, get home safe. If you need me, boom, 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 call me.
Yeah.
Okay, love you, love you. That's it. There's no like, oh, he's out there with bitches, or, oh, I'm going to go do this. No, it's that. And I think it's really important to also tell your partner, whenever you're on the phone with them, tell them I love you.
Yeah.
Like, that's extremely important. I think it's weird when couples don't say I love you.
I do too. I don't, like, we typically always say I love you because it's weird not to.
Yeah.
But you also never know, like, any situation.
When they're going to
like,
die.
You don't. And then I got to figure out if I'm going to be with somebody else.
I love you, Alex.
I love you, man.
Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
But there was a saying, though, where people, I don't know who said it, and I can't remember, but it's like, don't give me flowers when I'm dead. Give me the flowers when I'm alive.
O.J. Simpson.
He's still alive, but he has yet to receive flowers for anyone listening.
No, he died.
Did he die?
Yeah, he died.
O.J. Simpson died?
Oh my God, yes.
Where's the air horn?
You want to know something about O.J. Simpson?
I thought he was...
So my mom was actually watching The Verdict when I was being born.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
October
You're an
3rd,
OJ baby?
1995.
You're an O.J. Verdict, baby.
Yeah.
Did he pop out when it said not guilty?
Yep. Wah. Just right out there. Everyone was like, what?
I'm going to call you OJ.
It's better.
Fuck the JP.
JP, yeah, OJ.
OJ.
You better answer every time I'm like, what's up, OJ?
That's the new nickname.
Facts.
That's it.
I love that. Damn. That's crazy. I did not know he fucking died. Are you bullshitting me right now?
No, he died.
When?
In prison?
No, like
Was he out?
died like of cancer. Yeah, he was out. Like,
Well, didn't he end up going to
Damn,
prison for something else?
Do you think Nicole Smith
Yeah.
is up there?
up there? Yeah,
She's like, fuck you.
You think he's down there?
he's probably not up there. I don't.
That was a fucked up joke, huh?
Stop.
That was pretty bad.
He's a stalker, though. You know, he shows up. Hey, hey,
From
everybody.
outside the gates?
Hey. I need to talk to Nicole.
I got the glove.
Have you done a case study about that?
On what? OJ?
On the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have.
That's interesting. I mean, I'm just curious to hear like what you guys all, because that was the A-team trial. The attorneys, right? That was the
The best, the dream team.
The dream
Yeah.
team.
Dream
Dream team.
And you were being born.
I was being born.
I mean, he did it.
Okay.
He did it. Hands down.
Why didn't the glove fit?
Maybe his son did it. I don't know, but he knew about it.
He did.
The point is, the glove, I think the glove fit. You know, you could fake a glove now.
Yeah, he had his fingers out.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could fucking
I also
make it.
think that the blood shrunk the glove because it was leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is, he did it.
Okay.
So there is no RIP.
Wow.
I said what I said.
I feel like you're good at HR because you don't have these like.
Heart.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're just like, all right, this is why we're here. This is what we're going to talk about, and go ahead and sign your write up.
Yeah.
That easy. You're not going to beat around the bush. You fucked up. Now here's a consequence.
Yeah. But I also, because I think I never got that growing up. It was always a guessing game. What did Vanessa do wrong? No, I'm going to tell you what you did wrong. And then if you choose to do it again, I'm the CEO of my life. Fired. Liar.
Fired.
What is it? The Khloe Kardashian? Liar!
Who's your favorite Kardashian?
Kim, because I think Kim and Khloe.
Chloe. I feel like she's like the realist out of
Um,
them. And the funniest.
I think she's the funniest, but I also think she I think she's the funniest, and what's really sucks is I think she has the best heart and the best intentions,
Yeah.
and people shit on her.
Yeah.
What I want her to do is I want her to go the fuck off on these people that hurt her.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like, I'm not there. But it's so funny because I'm getting to that point. I'm getting to that point to where it's like, I don't even need to go off on you. Me not being in your life is going to fuck you over enough.
Yeah. And it has for most of the men that she's been with. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get why not everything needs my reaction. Because I'm like, you're going to sink your own ship.
Yeah. And you said that was something you want to work on, and you've been doing pretty well.
Thank you.
Progress.
Look at me.
Hashtag therapy.
Hashtag therapy. So I think, my lessons of this one, of the soulmate, is tell your friends, your partner, whoever you're next to, you, people you love, your family, you love them every day. Set your boundaries, stick to your boundaries, but also, I think, fight for what you love.
Yeah. And I think as far as for me, it's making sure you have someone that's going to help you grow and not stunt your growth. It's going to push you to be the best version of yourself, even when that becomes difficult. And boundaries for family and friends, have to come up when it becomes hard.
Oh, the next one we're going to hit is, just because they're family, does that mean that they belong in your life?
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
Cheers to that. Can't change that.
Can't change that.